Quotation question. What is Jesus' great I am saying in the book of Revelation?
Revelation 22:13. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end.
Quotation question. Have all people sinned?
Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God.
Quotation question. Quote the verse of Romans chapter 5, which tells us the greatest proof of God's love.
Romans 5:8. But God demonstrates His own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.
Quotation question. What did Jesus tell Nicodemus was necessary for a person to see the kingdom of God?
John 3:3. Very truly I tell you, no one can see the kingdom of God unless they are born again.
Quotation question. From Romans chapter 1. Quote the verse which tells us the power of the gospel.
Romans 1:16. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes.
Quotation question. Quote the verse of Ephesians chapter 2, which tells us how we are saved.
Ephesians 2:8. For it is by grace you have been saved through faith,
And this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God.
Quotation question. What are the three great Christian virtues?
First Corinthians 13:13. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Quotation question. What did Jesus say was the first and most important commandment?
Mark 12:30. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength.
Quotation question. What did Jesus say was the second most important commandment?
Mark 12:31. Love your neighbor as yourself.
Quotation question. What did Jesus say was the greatest display of love?
John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends.
Quotation question. How did Jesus say we may show our love for him?
John 14:15. If you love me, keep my commands.
Quotation question. What did Jesus say would cause the world to know that we are his disciples?
John 13:35. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another.
Quotation question. Is it necessary that a Christian love others?
First John 4:8. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love.
Quotation question. Quote the verse which tells why it is necessary to live a peaceful and holy life.
Hebrews 12:14.
Make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord.
Quotation question. What does James say we must do to keep from fooling ourselves?
James 1:22. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says.
Quotation question. According to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, when should a Christian thank God?
First Thessalonians 5:18. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus.
Quotation question. What is the golden rule? Matthew 7:12. So in everything do to others what you would have them do to you. Quotation question. Quote the verse of Philippians that expresses what the Christian's attitude should be toward both life and death.
Philippians 1:21. For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain.
Quotation question. What rule do we find in Proverbs for avoiding trouble with others?
Proverbs 15:1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger.